Hi, kids. First of all, life lesson. If you ever find yourself opening screen recording software that you haven't used in a few years and think, didn't there used to be a countdown? There did. There still is. And you should probably restart your browser before you start recording because, fun fact, if there's no countdown, you're not recording. Hi, everyone. Welcome back from break. I'm gone, and we need this video. And I need to make a new one because the one I made 5.5 years ago is no longer valid. We've changed things. The math is the same, but the tools are different. And because those tools are different, we've now got sections in different orders. So what used to be 6.5a is now 6.5b, and what used to be 6.5a is also now 6.1. And it was just time to redo some stuff. But if you're looking at this video, hopefully it means you're on section 6.5b, where I'm going to show you, as the screen says, how to solve systems of equations by graphing using Desmos. This page is in your packet, and you can see all this good information that basically says, hey, we got Desmos now. Sick. But we got to do the homework. And how do we use Desmos? Well, we use Desmos to basically do the graphing method for us. In fact, this is from the pandemic, and you'll see it's labeled section 6.1 graphing systems, because that's really all we're doing. We're using the graphing method, which says graph the first line, graph the second line, and see where they cross. But now Desmos will do it for us. So, for example, let's say I have an equation like y equals 2x, let's say minus 5. All right, good looking line. And I want to see where it crosses something that says y equals negative 3x. That's actually, once again, perfect. How about we do this? I want to get a little crazy here. Plus 5? Yeah, all right. How's that looking? Looking great, because as you can see, I have two lines, and let's change the colors. Whoops. Settings. We don't need them all to be black. Let's make one green. And let's make this one blue. We got time. And I say we have time because here's the rest of the lesson. There's our solution right there. System of equations, the solution, that's the value that makes them both true, which graphically means the point where they cross. And Desmos knows that I probably want to know where they cross. So if I just click on it, it says these two lines cross at 2, -1. And that's my answer. That's it. So yesterday and the day before, we spent all that time talking about all these different methods: graphing method, substitution method, elimination method. Sometimes we have to multiply with elimination, sometimes we don't. We did all that just to say, hey, here's Desmos, just doing it for you. That's great. It'll be really great in the SAT in a couple years because you can use this just like I just did. Boop, all done, system solved. I mean, we still want you to be able to use the other methods because it's like we said, sometimes you want to use a nail, sometimes you want a screw, sometimes you want to hire a professional to come in with a power drill. That's Desmos. That's Desmos. It's pretty great, guys. I'm still excited. I've known about this for 2 years. Still gets me, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy for you. What do I do in the homework, Mr. Young? Well, it should look something like this. And I can not quite literally copy and paste it, but I mean, pretty close. 2x minus y equals -1. Don't forget. 2x minus y equals -1. Yes. There's that line. 3x minus 2y equals +1. Don't forget. 3x minus 2y equals +1. Is that right? Did I do it right? I think I did it right. Yeah, I did it right. And I just got to see where these guys cross, right? And, right, it's right there. I'm already done. The whole problem. It's just -3, -5. That's it. That's the whole thing. Mr. Young, can we use this on the test? Yeah, probably. Can we use it on the exam? Probably not the exam. Actually, almost definitely not the exam. But I'll let you use it today for sure. So, I mean, unless you want me to make this more complicated, I would probably say we're good. Here's the rest of the homework. I just want you to graph the lines You're going to have to graph these by hand, right? Find your y-intercept, use x and y-intercepts. Those are still useful skills. You're going to need those, so I want you to have it. And also because this lesson is going to take you about 9 minutes to complete, a little extra here. We also thought this was a good time for us to go ahead and throw some SAT prep questions in here. Now, these are important because you guys are going to have to take the PSAT this year and the SAT in a couple of years, and we don't do a whole lot of SAT style questions. And I have a whole thing about how the SAT is a real jerk, because he is. But this will kind of give you a little taste of what these SAT questions are going to do to make life more difficult for you. So go ahead and try these, and this is something we can discuss when I get back in person. But yeah, now that I know I'm recording, I don't have a whole lot to say because this lesson's pretty snappy, or whatever you kids are saying these days to mean fast. All right, I love you. Email if you have questions. See ya.